Hey Healthy Lockers, this is my first client for the day. She came at 8 o'clock this morning and we just finished her retightening. And before I did the retightening, I applied the Ooh Scalp Serum on her scalp because Elizabeth has had a problem. When we first started doing her hair 2 years ago, she had an issue with her scalp. She has that issue anymore, so her regimen includes the Ooh oil and her scalp is very, very healthy now. I'm just going to turn around. Let's meet Elizabeth. Hey!
Hi, everybody.
That's Elizabeth. Elizabeth, how long have you had your Sisterlocks now?
2 years now.
2 years. Now, what I'm going to do now is take you back to when we first did it, her installation, and just show you a little video clip of that. Hey, this is Elizabeth. Say hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delaware.
So she's starting her locking journey today. We're going to take 2 days to put her locks in. Why did you want to lock? Why did you decide on the Sisterlocks?
I think they are cute, and I don't want to be stuck with the synthetic hair. I just want my hair long and natural and healthy.
Okay, very good. So we're going to take a quick look at her hair real quick. And she's going to appreciate this video a year from now. We are in her second day of her installation. Let me see, the lighting is better this way. And Elizabeth is starting off with hair that is very short. But the good thing with that is she doesn't have to do too much curling or anything because she has very good texture. And we can see how it kind of, just kind of took over over the night. But she was short in this area, all around in here, and this is going to come in very, very full. She has very good density, and I'm really excited for what it's going to look like, you know, a year from now, less than that, 8 months to a year from now, when she actually starts locking and stuff. But very good density, so she wasn't weak or thin or less dense anywhere else, just around her edges where she used to wear a what?
A wig.
And homegirl wasn't even conditioning her hair at all. She would just shampoo it with a harsh clarifying shampoo, like a what? A Head and Shoulders or something?
Head and Shoulders. It worked.
And that was it. And when she came in here, her hair did look very, very dry. But she had gotten it conditioned. We had her condition her hair. Yeah. Actually, she went someplace to get that done before we got started. And you can see it was just such a difference in her texture and the natural sheen that she has going on. She has a lot of natural sheen going on now. With her locks, I'm very excited for what is to come down the road. She has no clue, but she's loving this already. Yes, Elizabeth?
I do. I love it. It's my own.
All right, so we'll do one more of these after I get all done. I did all this yesterday. I just have this little segment left here, and then we'll get her before she leaves. Hey, this is Elizabeth, and we're done, and we're going to come up real close. But first, Elizabeth, how was the experience of getting your Sisterlocks in?
It was great. It was great. It was great. My head feels lighter. It feels good.
Okay.
It's just feel good.
All right, and it took us, I think we did about 10 hours yesterday, if we're not counting the your lunch break.
Yeah.
10 hours and 3 hours. It didn't take us long. So
no, it was
13
quick.
to 14 hours. So yeah,
quick.
I think this is my quickest one yet.
It was quick.
But I didn't have to struggle through a lot of length, which is good. I like it that way. But look, I want you guys to see and start turning around from here, sweetheart. These are really, she's got good density and they're really going to fluff out. Keep turning, sweetheart. And they're just real soft. We did the dry conditioning. We sprayed them. We probably should have did that out here for you, but that's okay. We already did it. And she's got a lot of good sheen going on. And they're going to double in size, double and triple in size. So she's going to experience a lot of fullness. All right, sweetheart. So you're going to go home and share these with her family. Her family has not seen the locks. She let them see them last night.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say for somebody who's sitting on the fence for Sisterlocks?
Oh, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good choice. I know I'm going to have my hair all the time. It's going to be healthy. I like it. Okay. I love it.
All right, great. Thanks so much, Elizabeth.
No more wigs.
All right. All right. And now look at Elizabeth. 2 years later, her locks have compressed. What I mean by that, they have that firmness to them. This is going to be the size or the thickness of her locks. Her ends have closed out and they look absolutely fabulous. But what I want to show you today is how to dry condition. And the products that she uses on a regular basis is the Healthy Locks Daily Conditioning Mist and the Lock Love to do to keep the conditioning content and to keep the moisturization up in her hair so that her locks don't dry out, they stay nice and soft and pliable. And then with the oil, it helps to lock in the moisture. It has conditioning effects as well, but and allows the locks to smell good and feel good. Yes?
Yes.
All right. All right, so that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to mist her lightly all over first, and then I'm going to apply the oil. So we're going to show you that now. Let's get the spray started. Might have to prime it a few times, but it's just a matter of just spraying very, very lightly and loosely. So lift the locks. Make sure you lift and go under. And this is step 1 of the dry conditioning. And I'm just going to, just a few pumps. 1, 2, 3 should be enough. And now what I'm doing is going in, just put my fingertips in, smoothing the oil on my palms, and grabbing a section of hair, and then just make sure that oil gets on those locks there. So what I'm trying to do is just make sure the oil hits, you know, every lock and every section of lock, concentrating on the ends. And you're not using a lot of the oil. You know, with all my products, a little bit goes a long way. Make sure you get the undersides of the lock too. Concentrate on your ends. And then just move on to the next section. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this process. Just a few more seconds here that I want to actually show you. And it's just as simple as that. Not a lot of product. Just make sure the oil is hitting all areas of the lock. And we want to do this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Every other day or every second day. However, the moisturizer, especially it's been hot this part of the country, we're in our upper 90s. It's going to be about 96 degrees a day. If you're definitely going to be out in the sun, you definitely want to mist your hair. And the mist, the daily mist, you can use every day. And spray it just the way I showed you. No more than that. And then the oiling, you're going to oil maybe, you know, if not every other day, every 2 days or 2 or 3 times a week. And that'll maintain the moisture level in your locks, and you get the added benefit of the extra conditioning with the oil when you follow up with the oil. Okay, so we're all done, and we're going to take, I'm going to just go right in the front real quick. And we're going to take Elizabeth outside and watch her glisten. Alright, see you a little bit. But this is just absolutely stunning. She's at this length, I call this my tousle and go length. So she's really enjoying her locking process. Yes, Elizabeth?
Yes, I love it.
And it's just changed. Her locks have just changed. And her locks have finally come into their own. We still have a couple of patches in the back that there's still some locks that come completely out. Because the hair's a little softer there, but other than that, she's completely locked. All right, and you come here how often?
Every 4 weeks. Every
4 weeks. So she's still on a 4-week regimen. Maybe in another 2 months, we'll put her on a 5-week schedule, and then our goal is to get her to 6 weeks. And it'll be 6 weeks once that soft patch locks up the way it's supposed to, and then she'll be on a 6-week program. All right, Elizabeth, thanks. Let's go outside. Hey gang, this is Elizabeth and we're outside. So Elizabeth, just turn around real slow so we can see with them lovely locks how they're falling. And also remember guys, ooh, big old butterfly. Also remember that as your locks grow out, if you're starting, and Elizabeth started with about 3 inches of hair, Elizabeth?
Yes.
It's about that length.
Yes.
It's going to grow out in a layered bob type. Turn all the way around, Elizabeth. There you go. Very good. And go ahead and shake that hair because I know you want to, Elizabeth.
Oh,
Look at that.
I love it. I love shaking my hair.
All right, and she also has on the 3D earrings, okay? So that's on the, thank you, Elizabeth. You're so nice.
Yeah.
And you look fantastic.
I love that.
So I love when my clients get to this point. They're absolutely loving their locks now, and just helping them transition to this. And it's just going to get longer. It's going to look absolutely fabulous, and you have such freedom with your hair.
Yes, I do.
What's the absolutely best thing that you love about your hair and the process, I guess?
That I can wake up and I don't have to worry about it, and I just go.
All right.
Yeah, I just put my mist and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So thank you very much, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Can't
so
wait
much,
to share
Miss
you
Phyllis.
with my viewers.
Thank you.
All right.
And I love it. I love my locks.
She had to shake it again. Good
That's
girl.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good girl.
I love my hair. Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you.
happy nappy hair day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Phyllis.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth.
No more wigs.
All right.